Good morning. My name is Kevin. Some people know me as Kevivar. Uh, Others know me as Kevin Reed on Facebook. I've hosted the old Vaping Knucklehead show on the internet a couple years ago. I run a vape shop, and I'm not coming here to you to speak to you today as a person that runs a vape shop. I'm coming to you as a 2.5 pack a day, 35-year smoker that has not had a cigarette for over 3.5 years. In September, it'll be 4 years, thanks to personalized vaporizers. Yesterday, the 13th of July, they proposed regulations for Bill 45, Section 3 came out, and it's not good. It's basically the way the law was written originally, and there will be no vaping any place that you can't smoke. That includes inside vape shops. Shar and John came up with a video when this first came out. I'm going to play that video right now, give you a little bit of an idea of what is going to happen on January 1st, 2016 if it doesn't change. This is what I feel, and a lot of people that I know feel is a pretty accurate representation of what's going to happen. And then I'll be back after this. Thanks.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
What can I help you with?
I have a friend out in BC and she told me about your electronic cigarettes and I'd like to be able to get a kit.
Okay. We've got several kits here, several options. How much do you smoke today?
About a pack a day.
Okay, well, let me show you what we've got. Now that we got your kit picked out, we need to go ahead and pick a flavor for you. Now, flavor is really important because it has to be something that you can stay with all day long and it works for you to keep you off the tobacco cigarettes. So go ahead and grab a tip there,
Okay.
the scissors, and cut it off. And we've got some different samplers here. You can just tell me what you think you might like.
Wow, there's a lot of flavors here. Okay, my girlfriend said something about, she has a bubble gum and she also has some kind of fruit flavor. Do you have anything similar to that?
We do have several fruits. We've got about 40 different flavors, and that's where it needs to be something that works specifically for you. So go ahead and try some, and we'll see what you can select.
Okay.
Here's a battery.
Hey,
Hey, how you doing?
really good.
All right. So how you doing since the last time I saw you?
Great. I haven't had a cigarette in a week and I've heard about some new flavors
Well, that's
that are out there and I just want to try them.
Oh, fantastic. We do have quite a range of flavors. What do you think you might try?
I'm thinking of something with a tea, and my girlfriend said a lime something.
Okay, let's give it a shot.
Okay. Hey, how are
Oh,
you?
hey, how you doing?
Good.
What can I help you with?
My girlfriend out in BC was telling me to come and see you guys about getting an electronic cigarette kit.
Okay, what kind of kit would you like?
I don't know what kind of kits you have.
I'm afraid I really can't tell you that. The new Ontario Bill 45 legislation, Schedule 3 that went through, the Electronic Cigarette Act, that restricts me from what I can tell you. I can't really tell you anything about the kits.
Really?
Do you have a name of a kit or a brand or a type that you might like?
No, I don't know what I want. I've heard there's a lot of different brands and different things out there. I really don't know.
Well, there are a lot of different brands and different types of electronic cigarette kits, and it is important which one you get. So maybe you could ask your friend what kind they have, and we might have that in stock as well.
Oh, are you serious?
I'm afraid that's all I can do at this point.
So how did this happen?
Well, the Canadian Cancer Society, the Canadian Lung Association, Heart and Stroke Foundation, they presented to the Ontario legislature there's a lot of bad science and gateway theories of this, that, and the other, and they've decided to take a precautionary measure and restrict the electronic cigarette industry in a way that keeps the kids safe and off tobacco cigarettes. So at this point, that's really all I can do.
Well, you don't even allow kids in this store.
Well, I realize that, but that's the way the legislation is written.
So that means, in order for me to buy something from you, okay, I guess I gotta go online and shop. I'll just shop in the United States. I'll just shop in another province.
Well, I understand that, but if you can get a name of a brand online and come back here, I can definitely sell you the kit if I have it.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, thanks.
Okay, I'm back. First of all, I want to thank Charlene and John for that video. I think it shows a pretty good representation of what your local vape shop's going to look like after January 1st, 2016, if this act gets passed the way it's written. I've seen a lot of infighting and different things on Facebook, and that's what I want to address with this video. Basically, in my personal opinion, me speaking as Kevin Reed and a 3.5-year vapor that's been off cigarettes that was killing me, is first of all, we all need to get together. No more uh, fighting amongst ourselves, because all we're doing is adding fuel to the government's fire. We need to all stand together and fight the government like they did in California. And if you look on several of the groups, there's a video posted of what they did there, and it's pretty powerful, and they were able to defeat their bill that was going to do the same thing. ETCA, THRA, CVA, they're all fighting for us. They all fight in different arenas. They all have their different speciality. I guess it's not a very good word, but it'll do for now. But we as vapors need to mobilize and get together. Last year in Nova Scotia, they had Bill 60, I think it was. Could have been 90. That is basically like Bill 45. Several people fought. The government told them there would be exemptions for vape shops, and there wasn't. So you can't vape any place in Nova Scotia that you can't smoke. And I don't know how the vape shops in Nova Scotia are doing, but I know that that would, in my opinion, cripple the industry here in Ontario. I also want you to take a look at what happened in Calgary. A bunch of people got together and went to the city and fought this, and they got their exemption temporarily anyway for vape shops, so that you will be able to vape and try different flavors and have stuff explained to you in vape shops in Calgary. It's because people mobilized and got together and stopped fighting. We have the numbers to fight this. There are enough people using personalized vaporizers in Ontario to fight this, and we all need to get together. People in Ottawa need to get together. People in Toronto need to get together. All over Ontario need to we all need to get together and fight this. At the end of the month, there's going to be a huge convention in Toronto called VapeCan. I was part of VapeCan 1 and 2 the last 2 years, and there are many, many people that come to this. Maybe a petition table can be set up, and people that know how to write petitions that will make a difference at this stage of legislation. Much smarter people than me, obviously, can get the petition together so that we can get the thousands upon thousands of signatures that we can get while VapeCan is going on. Also, my personal opinion is staging a vape meet at Queen's Park, a peaceful vape meet at Queen's Park before we can't vape there, to show how many people are against Bill 45 would be a good thing. And during the time that VapeCan is going on, maybe a side trip to Queen's Park might be a good idea. I don't know. These are just ideas that I can think of off the top of my head. CVA, THRA, they have the resources and the knowledge to know how best to fight the government, and they will be letting us know when and where we need to do whatever it is we need to do. Don't go off half-cocked and write your MPPs and the health minister and etc., because all you're going to do if you go off half-cocked and say stuff that maybe shouldn't be said, and you're going to piss these people off and make it harder for us to be able to successfully fight this bill. Also, while we're on this subject and you're out and about and you're vaping, as Eva, Evil Woman, some of you know her by, so eloquently puts it, when you're out vaping, don't be a dick. There are places and times to blow out big clouds of vapor. There are also places and times not to be discreet. If you don't know how to stealth vape, learn. It's easy. When you're out and about, if somebody asks you not to vape, don't vape. It's as simple as that. But as long as you're being respectful, in the 3.5 years that I've been out and about, I vape everywhere. There's no place I don't vape. But I am never told you can't do that here. Because in places where I probably shouldn't be vaping, I'm stealth vaping. And people don't know that I'm doing it. When you go to vape meets or vape stores or something like that, and you want to blow out, or you're in your own home and you want to blow out big clouds of vapor and fog your place up, go for it. Do it. By all means. Whatever makes you happy. But when you're out in public, you're out in a restaurant, just like you don't want to be sitting next to somebody that has doused themselves in perfume, don't be blowing clouds of vapor around. Like I said in the beginning, and like Eva so delicately puts it, don't be a dick. There are enough, not enough, there's never enough, but there are a lot of peer-reviewed studies that prove that vaping is 95 to 99% safer than smoking for our personal use, and the vapor that we blow out is no more harmful than living in the city and breathing the outside air of a city of just 10,000 people. Those studies need to be collected and put in a central location so that people can have ready access to them when they do respond to this legislation, which I encourage everybody to do, and we'll put a link to how to respond in the description on this YouTube video, and you'll be able to find your way to make your voice be heard, and I encourage everybody to make your voice heard. We all love the cloud competition videos that we see on Facebook and the look at my build and things like that. But hey guys, if we don't stop this, you're not going to be able to do that. So please take 5 minutes out of your busy schedule and do something. I know I'm doing it. No more infighting. So many times during this, I found people coming on and saying, you're not doing it right. But it doesn't matter how you're doing it as long as you're doing it. Also, if it is constructive criticism, take it as constructive criticism, and please give it as constructive criticism. Don't come out and call somebody an idiot because of what they're doing and telling them there's no way it's going to work. That's not helping anybody. No more saying, well, if this happens, vaping will just go underground. That doesn't help anybody either. The getting the stuff that we need to continue staying off of cigarettes, yeah, you'll still be able to do that. You'll just have to know what you want. But the new stuff you won't, except for underground. And look at all the other underground businesses there are and how much trouble they have. So saying that it'll go underground hurts us. And think about all the millions of smokers that are still out there that'll never get to try personalized vaporizing and get off the stinkies. And there won't be any more studies proving that vaping is 95 to 99% safer than smoking. And for God's sake, please quit calling this smoking. Please stop saying I'm going to go smoke my e-cigarette. You are vaping. It is different. I know it sounds, excuse my language, chicken shit, but that's what people are focusing on, is the smoke. It's not smoke, it's vapor. It dissipates. There's no harmful chemicals, no more than breathing. Anyway, I've already said that. Breathing the air, outside air in a city of 10,000 or more. There won't be any quality control if this goes underground. Who knows what'll be in your juice that you're vaping, unless you're making it yourself. And I already said, don't believe in the naysayers that say you can't fight government. People fight government all the time, and it works. People that know how to fight the government, people that have fought the government and have been successful in fighting the government. If you know anything that we can do that I have not said, please comment on this. Comment in the Facebook. Let us know what else we can do. We all have to get involved. We all have to take 5 minutes out of our life and get involved and tell the government why Bill 45 Section 3 is a bad idea and will harm people, the health of people. The only people that Bill 45 Section 3 benefits is the government, big pharma, and big tobacco, because big tobacco is going to take over the vaping industry and we'll all be puffing on cigarettes. Oh, how fun that'll be again. Anybody knows of anybody that needs to be contacted about this, please tag them on Facebook on this video. Point this video out to them on YouTube. Get them involved. The response date is by August 27th. We have to respond. The public provides input to this, and we have to provide our input by August 27th. Let's get on it and get it done and stop the infighting and come together and fight Bill 45 Section 3. I'm going to get off of my soapbox now. Thank you very much for your kind attention, and vape on and vape strong.